Wasn't the greatest user experience in the world because now all we can do is add rooms because the room form is showing all the time. You better not be showing memes over here. No. Okay. Just checking. All right. So let's show and hide the form at an appropriate time. How can we do that? Well, if we had some sort of Boolean that determines whether the form should be showing. How's that sound? So let's just add something to state inside main. I'll add a new field to state, call show room form. We'll initialize it as false. It shouldn't be showing when the page first loads, right? So we'll initialize show room form to false. We'll see how long we can take it with the door shut. And then what? Now what? So we've got a Boolean. Yeah, we should do that. But for right now, forget about actually changing the value of that Boolean. How do I just show and hide this based on that Boolean? Now, so I've got room form here, right? I only want that showing if this.state.show room form is true. If it's false, I want to show sidebar and chat. Yeah. Add an if statement in the render function. Or I could use the ternary operator. Either way. Ternary, the thing with the question mark and the colon. So I'll do it both ways. We'll see which one we like. The order in which I do them is a clue. This time I think the ternary is actually going to make it a little too hard to read. So that would be like this.state.show room form question mark. So if it's true, room form. Else, I need to do these two things, but that means I'm going to need to wrap them in something, right? So they need to be wrapped in some other element. So I could throw some div here or something. Like put these inside there. So if I do that, that ruins my style sheet. Okay, there's a thing that React 16.2 introduced called fragments. Or maybe that was new in React 16, and the shorter syntax for them was 16.2. Either way, it hasn't been, the short syntax isn't working. So what you can do is import one more thing from React called fragment, and actually put a fragment tag around them. And what this does, instead of a div, and what this does is it saves us from that issue of these things having to be wrapped in a JSX element, but it doesn't actually add anything to the DOM. So there's no div that goes in place where fragment is. So my style sheet doesn't get ruined. So kind of a handy thing to know about when you need it. But like I said, I think the ternary probably is the harder way to do it this time. So let's not. Plus we did it before, so that's boring doing it the way we've done it before. That's too easy. All right, so instead, yeah, let's use a good old classic if. So how about inside render, if this.state.show room form, return room form. Otherwise, we'll return this just as it was before, with sidebar and chat. Cool. We need a way to show and hide it, though. Let's make methods for that real quick. So let's make a method called show room form and hide room form. Show room form. This.setState, show room form true, And hide room form. This.set state show room form false. Let's see if it works. So we're in main here. So now main is $R. $R dot show room form. Ready? Kaboom! $R hide room form. Kaboom. Show, hide. Show, hide. It works. Yeah, they're not separate pages, right? I'm just hiding and showing components. Also not a separate page. It's a single page app. We're never actually changing pages. We're just showing and hiding different components. Right? So in app, we did the same thing. In app, we just checked, are we signed in? Oh, okay, show the main component. Otherwise, show the sign-in component. And if at any point this changes, it just shows the other one. We never actually navigate to a new page.
How far can you go with that feature?
Pretty doggone far. In fact, the second half of the class is going to be diving into a whole new world of that. Don't you dare close your eyes. A whole new world. Yeah, anyway. Sorry. New fantastic point of view. That's right. That's right. A shining, shimmering splendor. But when we're way up here, it's crystal clear. And now I'm in a whole new world with React. Okay, here we go. Distractions. I can show and hide the form. Good. Good for us. Add methods to show and hide room form.